Madoff with millions, Bernie Madoff exposed, Business Obscura. Welcome to the enigmatic realm of finance, where a few select individuals transcend the ordinary, ascending to heights that defy conventional success. These figures are more than leaders. They are visionaries and pioneers wrapped in an aura of mystique and an unyielding sense of confidence. Step into the world of Bernie Madoff, a name that once commanded admiration, and an individual who wasn't just a trader, but a living embodiment of Wall Street itself, with investment returns that consistently defied the capricious dance of market volatility. Madoff's rise was nothing short of legendary, elevating him to the echelons of the world's most revered fund managers. Yet, amidst this grand narrative, as intricate and captivating as it may be, a hidden darkness lingered in the shadows, ready to unravel the very fabric of his compelling tale. Join us at Business Obscura as we journey through the complex web of Bernie Madoff's story. Chapter 1: The Modest Genius. Bernie Madoff's journey commenced humbly in 1960, armed with $5,000 saved from lifeguarding and a $50,000 loan from his father-in-law, equivalent to almost $500,000 in today's currency. To challenge the Wall Street giants, Madoff embraced technology, pioneering electronic trading and reshaping the investment landscape. By some estimates, up to 10% of New York trades flowed through his company. The Nasdaq's birth in 1971 heralded a new era of electronic trading, attracting tech giants like Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Google, and Facebook. Madoff's ascent reached its zenith when he chaired the Nasdaq during the 90s. Chapter 2: Shadows of Deceit. However, beneath the glittering facade of Madoff's empire, a different tale unfurled. Veiled from the world's eyes, it was a financial fraud investigator, Harry Markopolos, who unwittingly unraveled this story. Tasked with replicating Madoff's strategy, Markopolos inadvertently exposed the grandest financial scam in Wall Street's annals. Madoff's unwavering returns defied logic, untouched by market tumult. Markopolos conjectured that Madoff possessed insider information or orchestrated a colossal Ponzi scheme where returns were paid from incoming investments. As Markopolos delved into Madoff's strategy, mathematical irregularities emerged. To sustain his approach, Madoff would have needed to trade more options than the market could provide. By 2000, Markopolos had approached the Securities and Exchange Commission, or the SEC, armed with his suspicions. Lacking concrete evidence, his concerns were brushed aside. Chapter 3: Unveiling the Veil. By 2005, Markopolos had accumulated a mound of red flags. The SEC launched an investigation, but Madoff's connections and manipulations stymied the inquiry. Auditors unwittingly overlooked falsified documents, while Madoff audaciously claimed regulatory compliance. The subprime mortgage crisis of 2008 precipitated the scheme's downfall, plunging markets into chaos. With the scheme on the brink of exposure, Madoff sought desperately needed funds. He established Madoff Securities International in London, channeling millions into this fraudulent subsidiary. Chapter 4: A Dismal December. As the global economy trembled and Wall Street bled red, December arrived. Billionaire Carl Shapiro, like many others, entrusted Bernie Madoff with a staggering sum, $250 million. A few days later, an additional $10 million flowed into Madoff's coffers, a seemingly inconspicuous addition to his amassed wealth. However, Bernie Madoff was grappling with desperation. Like a magician unveiling his tricks, he presented a 19-page booklet, a manifesto of his new investment scheme. It was a desperate appeal to Wall Street's elite for cash, a last-ditch effort to salvage a sinking ship. Yet this Herculean endeavor failed to stem the relentless tide of withdrawals eroding his carefully constructed facade. Chapter 5: The Unraveling Curtain. Reality dawned on Madoff. His options dwindled, and time was running out. His empire crumbled at an alarming pace. Investors demanded their returns, and the brutal truth was stark. He could not provide the funds. The intricate mirage he had woven over decades was dissipating, exposing a void beneath. At a pivotal crossroads, Madoff confronted his fate. He chose to face the music, turning himself in and acknowledging that the grand illusion he had meticulously maintained was crumbling around him. The curtain had fallen on his elaborate act, and the monumental sum of $65 billion had vanished into thin air. We're almost halfway through the video, so don't forget to subscribe to Business Obscura and press that bell icon to never miss a video from us. Chapter 6. The Hidden Dual Life. A riveting twist lay hidden in plain sight: the existence of Madoff's dual life. Alongside his fraudulent operation, he ran a legitimate venture in which his sons, Mark and Andrew, played active roles. Madoff disclosed his intention to grant an extraordinary $200 million bonus to staff despite the company's financial turmoil. A bewildering move, yet it was during a tense confrontation with his sons that Madoff unveiled the sinister truth behind the urgent bonus. In a wrenching ethical quandary, Mark and Andrew found themselves entangled. Chapter 7. The Collapse and Its Aftermath. Madoff's arrest punctuated the implosion of his empire. As he faced the criminal justice system, the gravity of his actions became painfully apparent. Confined to their home on Christmas Eve, he and his wife, Ruth, grappled with the ruin of their meticulously constructed world. Consumed by despair, they swallowed a cocktail of prescription medications in a desperate bid to evade the consequences of their deeds. A grim tableau unfolded as they awoke on Christmas Day to the realization that their desperate attempt had failed. The ensuing legal proceedings culminated in Bernie Madoff's inevitable guilty plea. The true magnitude of the scheme's impact came to light, revealing that an astonishing $65 billion had vanished, obliterating investments ranging from billionaires' holdings to ordinary people's pension funds across the United States. Swift and unsurprising, Madoff's verdict sentenced him to an astounding 150 years in prison, an effectively life-ending penalty. Chapter 8. The Aftermath of Ruin. Behind prison walls, Madoff's sons faced their own trials. Mark's life tragically ended in suicide, crushed by the weight of the scandal, while Andrew succumbed to cancer. Ruth Madoff, once a part of the elaborate illusion, chose to sever ties with her husband. Madoff's days behind bars stripped him of the veneer of power that once defined him. Devoid of companionship, his daily 15-minute phone call remained unused. He confronted the consequences of his actions, stripped of the grandeur that once surrounded him. A poignant tale of hubris and greed, the Madoff saga serves as a stark, cautionary reminder of the perils of unchecked ambition, morphing into unbridled avarice. In the wake of Madoff's fall, the industry and its practitioners were left grappling with the enormity of the deception. His name, once a byword for success, became etched in history as the architect of one of the most audacious financial crimes ever committed. Chapter 9. Darkness in the Face of Brilliance. The tale of Bernie Madoff stands as an enduring cautionary testament, reminding us that even amidst brilliance and mystique, darkness can fester. It lays bare the vulnerabilities of financial systems to manipulation. While Bernie Madoff's name once symbolized success, it ultimately etched a mark of infamy in the annals of financial history. The narrative serves as a somber reflection on the human capacity for both grandeur and greed. Each chapter of this saga unravels another layer of Madoff's intricate tale, offering a glimpse into a world where ambition and deceit collided, with devastating consequences. Keep pursuing the truth, sharing your perspectives, and participating in enriching conversations. Remember to give that thumbs up and spread this thought-provoking documentary to others. Subscribe for more riveting content. What are your thoughts on Bernie Madoff? Let us know in the comments below. Your opinions matter, so make them shine in the comment section. We'll be back soon. Till then, bye-bye.